everyone, welcome to our wellness video. For today, I would like to share with you how to see the goodness in other people. Most of the time that we're talking previously about how we cultivate our inner self, our inner alignment, on how to flourish these positive emotions within us. And it's not just enough that we have this inner love, inner compassion to ourselves, but it also how we interact, how we see, how we think to other people also is a powerful tool on our well-being. It is not just because we love ourselves, we are being selfish and we don't care about other people. It is part of our nature as our purpose is to interact and to serve other people as well, to be open, to acknowledge them. But somehow, in some life's challenges, we tend to have this challenging difficulty interacting, building relationship with other people. Let's see what are the factors that make us having this difficulty interacting and being open to other people. First is we compare. We compare even to other people or to ourselves. We tend to always compare from our past relationships, past memories, past situations, that when thing is presented to us at this moment, we always go back. That's why sometimes we can find a relationship that is really meant for us because we always compare from our previous relationship that we thought that that is our standard, that is our point of reference. Everything presented to us is always something new. So don't compare, just allow and be open. The less you compare, the more goodness will flourish. Second is focus on the present. Always, everywhere you go, every situation, being present makes you appreciate the right moment. When someone did something to you 5 years ago, that doesn't mean that the person will do the same thing right now. People behave the way they behave at that moment. We have this series of challenges and journey that make us better, change the way we look at things and the way we behave. The person who did something to you 5 years ago that gives you trauma may not be the same person or the same behavior that is presented to you right now. So always focus on the moment, on the way the people react and behave. It's not always the same person. Third is drop our assumptions. When we are faced with a certain person or situation, our mind is an autopilot. We label things. We make assumptions. And if we have this labeling and assumptions, we are now putting the situation or person in a box with our own terms. That we thought that this is the right and this is the bad, and we are now having these expectations. And when our expectations didn't meet, now we're blaming the other person, which is the person is just expressing themselves on how they really are. So the more we put labels, the more we close door, the more relationships are challenging for us. So just be open whenever you encounter something new and see what offers. What is this something that is presented to us? Fourth is always cultivate curiosity. This is also linked to dropping our assumption. When we drop our assumptions, now we start to think or we read other people's mind. And it's because sometimes, even though you're talking to another person, you're not listening, you're not engaging. We are thinking of what's next to reply. What are we going to reply instead of really engaging to that person? So as challenging as so challenging for us to not read other people minds, behavior or thinking, the best way is to ask. When we ask, we show other person our concern. how we care for them, and how we acknowledge them. When we show this curiosity to other people, the other people feel so feeling so cared for, that I'm acknowledged. And it's not just um, only the person is benefiting, also us. We are open. We are now clarifying things and taking out all of those assumptions. So if you're not sure of what other people is saying, then ask. Last one is appreciate the flaws. We all have flaws. There's no exception. So if we see things or person that we think that is bad or good, then just accept them. Just the way you accept yourself, and just how others are accepting me if you feel bad or if you did something bad. So accepting the flaws is more on the compassionate side and being empathetic. Having this acceptance is a true is our the base of love and compassion. We all make mistakes, and just accept the fact that we all have flaws. And when we have this acceptance, we will always be open to always looking for the goodness and not for the flaws. And for all of us friends, we are all the same. Even a criminal, even maybe the notorious guy that you know, there is always 1% goodness in them. And the challenge is always find the goodness in other people, no matter what. No matter what they behave, no matter what they act, there is always a good side of a person. He may be a criminal, but he's a good father. He may be someone who's always late, but he's very generous and he's very kind. So let's not just put all our attention to a specific negative behavior. Always look on the other side. There is always something to find there, and that's our challenge for today. So friends, for today, I want you to always look for something and something good in other people. And when you see other people in their goodness, you will see and feel that you're being open to more relationships and flourishing love, not just for yourself, but also for other people. So for today, friends, I'm sending you all the peace, love, happiness, and always find the goodness in everyone. Bye, everyone!